Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Temple Owls. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun running play call. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that previous play. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Back to throw. It's Morris bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
You see what the quarterback's trying to do here? He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
An inside give now from the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So now it's third and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. And they pick up the first down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone. And the Owls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The sack sets up second down. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to throw. It's Harris. Looking to scramble. Looking for the wideout. Hasbrook, can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. The Owls looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Temple. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Getting set to kick the ball off now. We'll call for the fair catch here. Offense comes back out onto the field. The linebacker shifting around now. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Looking right, this one caught. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, inside handoff. Looks like Navy will have the 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him, makes a heck of a play.
Third down play for this offense. Change of direction. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. They feed the fullback this time. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Collins. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Temple offense back on the field now. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Breaks loose at the 40. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Owls. And now they'll set up for the point after. The kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Scanning the field. It's Morris. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. A tight end makes the catch downfield. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. First down here for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quick throw. The catch is made. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Some really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a toss to the left side. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
There's the handoff.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Owls will come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Morris. Quick throw over the middle. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And then kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Returner decides to field it. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Temple offense out there. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He hands it to the back. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Harris. The pass rush closing in. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback still with the football. He shreds the tackle. That one moves the ball across the 40. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense...
And he lofts it toward the sideline. He grabs it inside the 20. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Owls will line up on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Owls looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Temple. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead is 21-6. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Looking to throw. It's Morris. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. One more play before they head to the locker room. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there. What will be the final play of the quarter. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Navy will kick it off as we start the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Owls offense is back out on the field now. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He pulls it in for a big gain.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Got the first down. Now looking for more. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Pressure is coming. And now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Harris. Running out of time in the pocket. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 25. Tackle is finally made, but not before it. They'll spot it at the 24.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
The Owls line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Navy. And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point is good. Still down 11, 24-13. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. Temple offense back on the field now. The last possession, they settled for a field goal, but really worked on the clock. Let's see if they can do that again with the lead. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Smith. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's looking deep here. And it's caught at the 10. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now. The Owls line up on 1st and 10 now. To the air, it's Harris. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Look at now throwing here to start the drive. Using his legs here. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Offense getting set. Second down play here. To the air. It's Morris. Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. He make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. He'll take a deep shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The short completion of the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Navy is lined up quickly here. On third down, he drops to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs.
Well, down late in his football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the single back takes the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Well, that's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that so far, but one mistake could potentially be a game-changing play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Dropping back. It's Morris. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Navy is lined up quickly here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Lets it go quickly. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Owls. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Dropping back. It's Morris. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. Navy is lined up quickly here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. This would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the run here. Lets it go. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. And they get him down after the completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
It's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Soccer with a strong tackle there. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but